Here we go. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me for another round of Let's Open the Packs. I think my connection's kind of bad right now, so I have multiple internet bands, and I've been running on the shittiest one, just because this laptop hasn't been used for anything for a long time, and when I started the stream, it said poor network connection, which it's said multiple times before, and I was like, which network am I on? And I realized I was on the lowest network that I have, so midstream I attempted to move it up. So hopefully it kind of buffers itself, fixes itself, but we'll see. We will see what happens. I keep talking about this, but man, I can't wait to get a new laptop. It's gonna happen in the next couple weeks. Whenever wife, if you are watching this, do not get me a laptop. Obviously, I would love a laptop for Christmas. So if you've already gotten me one, because I know y'all asked me fucking doing Christmas very, very early. So if you've already got me a laptop, you better let me know, because I'm going to be getting one for myself here in the next couple of weeks. And if you haven't gotten me one, don't get me one, because I do not want to wait until Christmas to open it. Yeah, my wife, she every year she does such a fantastic job, and it looks like I'm lagging a bunch, so I apologize. Hopefully this kind of like works itself out here soon, because it looks like it's slowly getting better over time. But again, my wife, she does a fantastic job at gift giving. Like, she got me this smoker a couple years ago that I love to use. I use it. I haven't used it that many times this year, honestly. I think I've used it like twice this year. But I'll be using it to cook our turkey, which, oh my god, I need to freaking practice. I need to get like a practice turkey or something. All right. And need to get a practice turkey to use that. Anyways, she got me like Red Dead Redemption 2 a couple years ago, like right when that game first came out. That was a fantastic gift. She got me Apple Watch. Like, she does a great job at gift giving. She does a really fantastic job, and it's typically like a surprise, right? She bought me, not basically, but bought me an entire like a video wall. So we have a video wall set up in our basement. Me and her dad had to put it together, so she didn't do that. But just kidding, obviously. But she probably could if she, sat down and put her mind to it. But anyways, so we have a video wall down there. We've had it for a couple years at this point, but she always does something that super surprises me and stuff like that. So anyways, I'm saying all that to say, so I wouldn't be surprised, because she pays attention to that shit. She's like, oh, he said one thing, a year ago. I'm gonna get it for him this Christmas. He'll never expect it, and she's right. So I've been talking about a lot of stuff from my stream or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised if she wanted to get something for that. But don't get me a laptop if you haven't gotten me one, because I don't want to wait till Christmas, because I need something better than what I have now. Like, it's doing the job, right? It's doing the job. It's getting the job done, but I just want something that's just a little bit better, just a tiny bit better than what I have now. So, because I want to do like multiple things, right? I want to get to the point where I can, I want to be running. Okay, so it's saying it's catching up. It's saying it's running a little bit better. So, if you guys can, potentially let me know, or not, it's all good. But yeah, Okay, yeah, it seems to kind of smooth itself out. No, if you want me to plant some ideas, I can plant some ideas. But um, no, no, I'm not. You had because you already said you were trying to get me some stuff because you complained about me having this mic, which I've had. I've had this mic for years. This camera, this camera that I have, because when I first kind of redid the setup, you were like, "Oh, did you get this stuff?" Because I was thinking about getting you this stuff for Christmas. So that's why I'm bringing that up, because you had already said that you were thinking about getting me stuff for my stream for Christmas. But man, this camera kind of sucks that I'm using. Ah, goodness, sheesh. No, but I've been thinking about some stuff because I know you know, your family likes to do the list and stuff like that, which I don't. Me. I'm kind of like more of a like, just kind of straightforward and say what I want type of a person, usually. But yeah, I've been thinking about a couple things, a couple easy things, right? Like, I'm hoping I'm getting a box or something for Christmas. Whatever, you know. Anyways, I so today is gonna be a very very special stream. Not very special, right? It's just gonna be a typical stream. I'm gonna be open cards or whatever. But I have a box of PRB. That's just what I want to say. But I have a box of OP-13 here. I've not opened a box of OP-13 yet. I've probably opened a box worth of like loose packs because let me think. I opened 12 at the different tournaments that I've been to for six and six, and then when I went and got my box up here, I got 5. I got 5 more down there when I got another box. So 15. So maybe I've opened a little bit more than a box, but those have been like mixed up, loose singles or whatever. So we actually have a box here. We've gotten a couple of hits. We've gotten the Alt Stussy, we've gotten the Secret Luffy, and then the Secret Sabo, which the Secret Sabo is a card that I actually need. Potentially, right? We really don't need any of this shit, but a card that I really want for my Koala deck. And I need a bunch of cards for my Emu deck, which I haven't ever played with, and it's not even legal until Friday. So we have a box. We're gonna open a box, and hopefully we get a decent amount of cards. I'm sure that the most important card in the entire deck, which is the 5 Elders, I'd be lucky to get one of those. I don't think that you can get 2 super rares in the same box. I don't think I've ever gotten that, so I doubt I would get more than one. So I'll probably have to end up buying that at some point, or just opening a bunch of boxes, which I can do that too. But yes, I have a box of OP-13, and then just because I'm fiending for the Riftbound, I went back to Barnes and Noble this morning, and someone had bought the rest of the Riftbound packs. There were only 3 left when I left yesterday, so I'm not super shocked, but I was hoping that I would get lucky and they would have left those. But it's all good because I have a box, it's already opened. I have a pack that I will open, and I've been selling some of the hits that I've gotten that you guys have watched me get over the past couple of days. The cards are very, very... I've heard that the Riftbound is very, very hard to get right now. So the good cards are going for like quite a bit, and I say quite a bit, relatively speaking. There are like what would be the equivalent to like super rares, I feel like, are their epics, and they are going in like the $60 range. Like I think I've sold like 3 cards for no, so I sold 2 cards for $60, one for 60, one for 65, and then I sold 2 of basically like there would be considered like alt Don cards. So they're called Runes and Riftbound, and I've gotten a couple of alternate versions of those, and I sold 2 of those for $30 a piece. So a total of $60 for the alt Dons or the alt Runes. But anyways, let's jump into it. So I did set this back up. So this should look right when I switch this camera over. Okay, cool. So I did set this back up. I'm gonna put a poll up because I know how to do that now. Cause your boy is good. We gonna do a new poll here. And we're gonna say what color. We might do this pretty often. I might start the stream with this. What color should I set my background lamp to? We'll put in a bunch of colors here. Let's see. I wonder if we're gonna have more than this. We'll do 5 minutes, that's fine. Okay, so it's limited at 5 responses that I can put in there. So if you don't see the color that you want, too fucking bad. No, I'm just kidding. If you don't see the color that you want, just put it in chat and we can, if the chats have it, then the chats have it. But I'm gonna go ahead and start this poll. All right, cool. So the poll should be up right now. I think I don't really know. I don't know how the polls work, but whatever. What do I look like? A stripper? I don't know how the polls work. Damn it. Let's see. No, I'm pretty sure it's something on my end, babe. Yeah, because it's a little laggy, and I was saying this at the beginning, but yeah. So when I started the stream, I switched like our networks. I switched from one network to a second network on my laptop. So I think it might be kind of like buffering through that, catching up. So yeah, it do what it do. And that's why I complain about the laptop, and I shouldn't be complaining because the laptop it does, I'm very happy with it. It's 6 years old at this point, so it's holding in there. But I think it's just kind of like one of those things that we just kind of have to deal with for right now until I get my setup, as it should be. And I could probably there's a bunch of different things. Like when I get my new laptop, so this one I can't even plug in like an Ethernet. I can't hardwire anything to it. So I'm just kind of at the mercy of the Wi-Fi. When I get a new laptop, I'll make sure that it has like an Ethernet port so I can actually hardwire into it. Okay. Anywho, I gotta start thinking of stuff that I want to kind of like Inception my wife now that she brought that up. Now that she brought up me trying to, what did she say, babe? What did you say? Let me look at what you said. Oh, I'm planting ideas. Yeah, that's what she said. Planting ideas in her head. I gotta start thinking of some other stuff to plant ideas in her head about. All right. So, Ungod, Cleave. This cleave, I get quite a bit of it. Obviously, the common cards, you know, you're going to see that in any trading card game. So it's a 1-cost spell with the action keyword. Give a unit assault 3 this turn, +3 while it's an attacker. So it's not, you know, that's not too bad. 1 cost to give a unit +3. I don't think that's too bad. Stupefy, give a unit -1, draw 1. Doom Drake, when I attack, give me +2 might if there is a ready enemy unit there. Dragon's Hunt, not just for food, but for the thrill of it. Babe, I thought you, well, I mean, I don't know if you've seen this card before. You're into the dragons and stuff. That's what kind of got you really into, you know, that's really what kind of pulled you into your fairy smut that you read now. So maybe you'd appreciate this one. I can't remember the characters' names anymore. Xander, yeah, Xander. There we go. Is this Xander's dragon? Mystic Poro. Daring Poro. Okay, we got a couple Poros. Flurry of Blades. Spirit's Refuge. Retreat. 1-cost spell with the reaction keyword. Return a friendly unit to its owner's hand. Its owner channels 1 rune exhausted. Yeah, so I feel like there are some similarities in the colors between One Piece and Riftbound. So blue does a lot of like bouncing of characters. Like it'll bounce it to the bottom of your deck or the bottom of the owner's deck, we'll say, because you can do your own characters, you can do the opponent's characters, you can bounce characters to your hand. There was a card yesterday, a blue card that talked about, what was it, like maybe discarding cards or something like that, and that's something blue does quite a bit of. Red is, yeah, that's what I said, Xander. But, yeah, so red is very like aggressive, which that doesn't, I'm sure in a lot of different games, red is like very aggressive type of, just because red is the aggressive color when you think of aggression. So that doesn't surprise me, but like blue being the same, green is very defensive. I don't know what this green does. Well, I look at this Spirit's Refuge, and the ability that I see on it is friendly buffed units have deflect if they didn't already, and deflect is opponents must pay recycle rune to choose those units with a spell or ability. So that seems defensive too. So green seems defensive. So then they have purple, they have yellow, and then I guess instead of black, which One Piece has, Riftbound has orange. So I think that's the only difference in colors, but everything else is the same. Well, you know, not everything, because Star-tipped Peak. Okay, we got a Flurry of Blades, hollow. Mistfall, 3-cost gear. When you buff a friendly unit, you may pay. So that means you recycle a body. I want to say body is the orange domain. Domains is what they're called. And exhaust this to ready it. Okay, not too bad. Nocturne, champion unit. I do have this one already. And a mind rune. Alright, so nothing too crazy, but we did get I think we got 2 good hits out of the packs that we pulled on, we pulled a couple of packs on, not yesterday, but 2 days ago, because yesterday we had the 5 packs from, Barnes & Noble. I also saw that potentially, I saw that potentially Best Buy would have some. So I went to the Best Buy that's fairly close to us, and they didn't have any. I don't even know if they had ever gotten any in there. I didn't ask anybody because I had to get back to work, but. Here we go. My first box of OP-13. Carrying on His Will. I cannot wait for Target to get these because I'm going to, like 12 was very mid. I'm not gonna lie. 12 was a very mid set. PRB 02, y'all already know how I feel about PRB 02. Y'all already know that is my, you know, that's my jam. Yeah, so all right, let's whip this thing out. Okay, all right, let's see. So we'll weigh our first pack. 26, 19-ish. I think that's pretty heavy. I think that is pretty heavy. Dude, do you think I have time for the likes of my Discord? What'd you send me? Some bullshit probably. Gold Pizza Don. Hello, Gold Pizza Don. York. Curiel. Curly. Bruku. Gum Gum. Gatling Gun. Little Oars. St. Joe's Guard. I'm fairly certain my no, I can't look at Discord right now because I don't want to open Discord on my laptop because my laptop, bro, the RAM is just so it's relevant. Dude, is this important? Because if my stream crashes because I'm opening Discord. Let's see. Discord. There she be, matey. Okay, it's gonna take like 5 minutes to open, so. Big delay. Yeah, probably. We got some, you know. Oh, dude. But it's relevant. You're relevant. All right, I'm gonna get through these while it's loading up. No, you're not. Says my Discord. Okay. All right, let's go. Brilliant Punk. Whose ability is that? Oh, this is Jozu's ability. And this looks like Jozu who's doing that. Looks like he's attacking. Oh, that is Jozu. Jozu is attacking. I didn't realize Jozu ever fought Crocodile. Yes, he did. In Zuma. Saint Shalia. I think I need that for my Emu deck. Then we got a Vista. Hasta la Vista, baby. And we got a Buggy. I think this is the first Buggy. Wow. That's actually surprising. I think this is the first Buggy. Look at his nose. That actually, I really like that. I really like how they did that. They made his nose like holographic too. That's actually hilarious. That is so funny. I like that. He looks like Rudolph. Yeah, that's so funny. So it's a 2K counter. So again, off top it's good, but it's 2 cost, 2,000 power, 2K counter on play. If your leader If your leader's type includes Roger Pirates and you have any Don cards given, add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck and rest it. So just ramp. Ramp for Roger. Go home, Roger. Streamer mode enabled. Okay. Ooh, is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? Hmm. Is that a box of PRBO2? I see you sent a message. You sent a message. You guys will probably be able to hear this. So let me listen to this real quick. I'm gonna listen to it real quick. I'm gonna turn off the.
Sorry, I didn't see your message until now. Yeah, I didn't go to the gym that night, but I'm going tonight.
Awesome.
Hey, I have a question for you. How much do you love me? Question mark.
That's funny. That's funny. Let's say Gold Pizza Don, I'm answering your question. We'll say a lot. And it's not because you have a box of PRBO2. That is hilarious. Are you serious? So the gym that you go to, there's a hobby shop. So that means you went to the gym. Awesome, man. What's the gym that you go to, and is the hobby shop one of the ones that we called when we were calling around the other day? That's super cool. Now I'm assuming, and you know what they say about assuming, but I'm assuming you got that box for your boy, which I'm grateful for. But if you got it for yourself, you know I'm not gonna be mad at you. But I'm assuming you got it for me, so thank you. Gold Pizza Don, you are the GOAT, man. You are the GOAT. Ah, what a freaking small world, right? And that's actually, you know, like very serendipitous, right? That is so funny. It's kind of different worlds or different conversations kind of colliding all in one. That's actually super crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Thank you, thank you. You know I will get you payment immediately. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm super grateful. That is super cool. That is super cool. Is it gonna be as good as the box you sent me last time, or is it gonna be even better? All right, so this pack weighs about the same as the pack that we just opened. Okay, so we'll see. Yeah, so I'm assuming we're probably gonna get something very, very similar. Soon, very ominous. Okay, so I'm not showing you guys my cards. Gold Pizza Don got me all thrown off over here. He's throwing me off my game. All right, so we got a koala, we got a Fosa, a Matsuki Toki, paper art after image. Excuse me. Ooh, okay. I think I have a couple of these Rebel Army. I need to figure out how to turn off the notifications because it's not that bad, but I don't want it. So I need to figure out how the hell to turn that off because I don't want that ping because it wasn't bad when I wasn't playing any background music because I just had everything muted. Um, but now that I have to play, that you guys can hear you guys can hear my desktop audio because that's how you hear that background music. You can hear the notifications too. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it. We'll figure it out. But that's funny. You know, Gold Pizza Don, you can't let me down, man. No matter what, no matter what's in the box, it'll be a banger. I guarantee it. I know it. I know you. All right, so we got Emporio Ivankov. It's my wife's favorite character. I don't know if it really is, but yeah, it's funny. If your Rebel Army type character would be KO'd by your opponent's effect, you may trash this character instead. Okay, so just anti-removal for red. Like it. We got a Jory Bonnie, more anti-removal. This character will be removed. I'm trying to think if this is something I would use. No, I wouldn't use this. I'm trying to think if I could use that. I'm looking for anything that can be used in Koala. We got a leader pack. Okay, but we got a Saint Shepherd Jupiter. Ooh, and we got an S Snake. I know I don't have this S Snake yet. And we did need this S Peter for or this Jupiter for the Emu deck. So bam, 2 cards already for our Emu deck. And then we got the S Snake, which I haven't gotten before. So this is a 4-cost 5K with a 1K counter. On play, when attacking, you may turn 1 card from the top of your life cards face up. Give one of your opponent characters negative 2,000 power during this turn. It's not bad. That is not bad at all, mate. Man, that is absolutely cracked. Gank that, thank you very much. Gold Pizza Don. We're gonna get you to Platinum Pizza Don level. Oh man, I'm not even looking at I'm not even looking at the poll. I'm the worst stripper there is. Let's see. Poll ended. Okay, now it's bringing up a whole nother something. Okay. Alright, that's taking way too long. I don't even care that much. I mean, I do care about you guys' opinion on what color my, Okay, 2614. So, same. I'm assuming like the 30s, when we get into the 30s, that's when we'll be expecting like some of the hits, potentially, because typically it's like, 0.2 grams. But it is nice whenever we're looking for cards that aren't just the hits, when we're not just chasing the hits. But when we're getting cards that we need for our Emu deck, that's a good thing. So this is a good card. So 3 cost, 0 power. That's very weird, right? 3 cost, 0 power, 1K counter. But on play, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If you have if you only have Celestial Dragon type characters, KO up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a base cost of 3 or less. This is very, very good for like aggressive decks. Like for example, Silver's Rayleigh, right? They're playing a ton of low cost characters just because they want to flood the board very easily. So something like this, especially early on in the game, can definitely screw your opponent. All right, and Arashi fucking up some sushi or some tofu or some shit. I don't know what the hell that is, but he fucking it up. Nevertheless, I got enough of these. Another Emporio, Kazuki Odin. The The one who is most free is the Pirate King. I don't know if I have that one yet. I think I probably do. Ooh, we got one of the new Otamas, not bad. And then a Scapper Gobon. Got a couple of them already. Cool. Alright, alright. 2609. Okay, so this one is a little. This is right around the same. It keeps bouncing. They all keep bouncing. So this is probably another similar pack to what we've been opening so far. But again, if I can get more cards for the Emu deck, that would be beneficial. Okay, I don't have this one yet. So this is a event card. I was about to call it a spell. I've been doing too much Riftbound. So this is a 1-cost event. Main. You may rest one of your Don cards. If your leader is Goldie Roger and you have any Don cards given, add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck and rest it. Counter, your leader gains plus 3,000 power during this battle. I think I lied. I think I do have this one already because I think I was using it in the tournament, in one of the tournaments at least. So I think I do have that one already. Jimbe, Blenheim, St. J. Garcia Saturn. And we got our 5 elders! Woo! Let's go, boy. Let's go. So this is the first 5 elders that we've held in our hands. Isn't it just majestic? Yeah, this is nice. So this is the card in the deck that makes the whole thing go in the Emu deck. So it's a 10 cost, 12,000 power. That's absolutely insane. 10 cost, 12,000 power character, which you're not ever going to keep this character on the field, right? You're not going to do it. But the activate main. Yeah, this card is so it is so extremely important, right? So it's kind of like Exodia, right? If you're thinking about, Yu-Gi-Oh, or if you're thinking about like any sort of like Tron, like the Zord from Power Rangers, or all that shit, those things that come together and create this mega beast. So these other cards that I was showing you, these 5 elder cards. So this Saint J. Garcia, the Saint Jupiter, right? Jupiter, Saturn. These cards are These cards are called the 5 elders. If you're not familiar with the One Piece lore at all, they're the 5 elders. They basically serve Emu, and this card is basically all of them together. But this effect. Activate main. If your leader is Emu, you may rest one of your Don cards and trash 1 card from your hand. Trash all of your characters and play up to 5 elders type characters with 5,000 power and different card names from your trash. So essentially what it does is once you play this card out, you get to go in your trash for all 5 of the, at max, all 5. You don't have to have all 5, but obviously that's how you're going to get the most value. All 5 of the 5 leaders, or the 5 elders. So this card is so good. I'm actually super pumped for this because these things are running like 15 to 20 bucks right now, and again, we're at the pre-sale rates, so everything's going to be way more fucking expensive, and I don't really want to spend that much money on this card. And sometimes, like we've seen it in the past, where some of the really good super rare cards, they will stay very high. Now some of them, I've sold some super rares that suck for like 10 cents, right? Because no one's using them. They're not really useful right now. Who knows what happens in the future, but this card is extremely powerful, and I'm sad that this will probably be the only one in the box. But that's kind of how those things go. I need 3 more. That is the goal. Everything else for that deck will be very, I don't want to say easy to get, but I'll probably be able to honestly, once I finish opening this box, I'll probably have like a good amount with what I've already opened, with what I already have. I'll probably have a good amount of the cards needed for the deck. But the 5 Elders, that card that we just looked at, will be like mainly the missing piece. And I'll need 3 more of those. I'm sure it won't take much time for me to get, because I have 4 boxes of this OP-13, and the PRBL2, I'm hesitant to open all those boxes, but these OP-13s, they'll be open. I'll be opening the OP-13s. All right, so this one is, you know what? I'm gonna put this box on here. All right, 53 even. All right, so I just like a little reset. We need a little reset every now and then. 26-21. All right, there we go. So this is a little bit heavier than what we've been seeing so far. So if I get another, I highly doubt it. Like I said before, I don't think I've seen like multiple or the same super rare in a box. So I highly doubt I'll get another one. But I will crap my pants on camera if that happens. The Empty Throne. So I want to go back and kind of put some things together, right? So you can have a maximum of 10 Don in a game, right? That's the most you can have. This character here cost 10 Don, right? So in the activate main, if your leader is equal, blah blah blah, you may rest one of your Don cards. So you're like, wait a minute, you have to use 10 Don to play this character. Then you have to rest 1 Don, so you have to wait a turn in order to play it. Like that, like it's fine, right? It's a 12,000 power character, but you risk that card, especially that late in the game when you're playing 10 Don. Your opponent can have different options on removal. So, like that, I want to use that on the turn immediately. Like how would I do that? So here is the answer, right? It's funny that in the very next pack we get this Empty Throne, which I already have a couple of them, and you only need one. You only need one of these things. And so here's what this does. Your turn, if you have 19 or more cards in your trash, your leader gains 1,000 power. That is so crazy. So it's not leader locked to Emu. That is such a good ability. It is so good. So it turns Emu, because Emu's discarding cards quite a bit. But if you have 19 or more cards in your trash, your leader gains 1,000 power. So it turns it into a 1,000 power leader. But the biggest effect is this activate main. You may rest this card and 3 of your Don cards. Play up to 1 black 5 Elders type character card with a cost equal to or less than the number of Don cards on your field from your hand. So what does that mean? So it means if I want to play that 10 cost 5 Elders character that we were just looking at, all I have to do is have 10 Don cards, rest this card, and rest 3 Don cards. So I have 7 Don cards left to use in a turn where I played a 10 cost character. So yeah, this character, like Emu, is so good, and I cannot wait to actually use he, she, it. Nobody knows what Emu is at this point, but I am super excited for this Emu deck. So pumped. Haruta. Ooh, Nefeltari Cobra. Just a vanilla character, but vanilla alabaster character. But I don't have this one yet. And y'all know your boy like to collect. This Ezo is absolutely cracked. It's so crazy how like the cards don't do much, but they're just so good. 6 cost 6,000 power. It's 1k counter. On play, draw 2 cards. Just replacing itself, putting another card in your hand. For this guy right here, essentially this Portgas D Ace. So we got 2 leader packs, but at least we got them out of the way, right? Monkey D Guard, man, we got a bunch of cards that belong together right here. Booyah. Rornor Zoro. Okay, we got a, alright, so this is why it was a little heavier. we got another Don. Now, I'm not super upset because I really like these Don cards. I think I like them. Not I think, but I like them way more than the last Don, the ones that had Silver's Rayleigh. So I would like to collect at least 10 of these. So this is fine. You know, it has to happen sooner or later. So this is fine. And then I'm sure that I would be able to sell these fairly easily as well. But okay, cool. Booyah. Okay, I didn't mean to put you with. Okay. Hold on, I'm mixing up my piles here. I have one pile for the cards that I need for my Emu deck, and then I have an everything else pile until I get, you know, some good cards, or as Mila calls them, pretty cards. I have a pretty pile for the really good cards. Okay, here we go. We have the Vegapunk blocker, Beppo, Matsuki, Higuma. The world's equilibrium cannot be maintained forever. I think I have enough of these, but just to be safe, I'm gonna put it over here in the pile. Actually, I don't think I have enough of those. Oh well. Neko Mamushi, Edison, Gum Gum Elephant Gone, Gum Gum Dawn Stamp. Ooh, we got the Bonnie. We got the Bonnie. It's the Bonnie. It's the Bonnie. So this card is absolutely amazing. So this is typically used in Bonnie, right? But you can use it in. I don't know who all is the Egghead leaders. I think it might just be Vegapunk and Bonnie, but I'm probably wrong. But this character is so good. So 9 cost, 10k character, and on play, if your leader has the Egghead type, this character gains Rush during this turn. Then your opponent adds 1 card from the top of their life cards to their hand. This card is absolutely crazy. You're gonna play this down. We're gonna avoid talking about that because it is very weird, right? But this character is 12 years old, right? She looks like a full-grown woman, but it's very weird. She has some, I can't remember how the hell she turns older or whatever. So this is the gluttonous person that we talk about. So this is the character that we talk about, the gold pizza Don. This is the gluttonous character, Jewelry Bonnie. But she's 12 years old, so that's a big thing right now that people are talking about. Like this particular thing, she can turn into like a full-grown woman. Like we've seen her in like her true form. I guess I don't really know what's her true form, but if we look, so this is like what she actually looks like, I guess, and then this is when she turns into an adult, right? So I can't remember how she does it, but yeah, we're gonna avoid that. Yeah, we're gonna avoid that. Talking about the pose, we're just gonna talk about the card itself. It's a great card, and then it has a trigger, so it works really well with Bonnie, because Bonnie, when you play a character with a trigger, give 2 rested Don cards to your leader or a character. So that basically can turn this into a 12,000 power rush character that immediately makes your opponent pull a life card. This card is just amazingly good. If you have 1 or less life cards, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 7 or less. So yeah, fantastic card. This one doesn't go in the other pile. This is gonna go like in its own pile. Yeah, because that card is good and it's selling for quite a bit at this point. Okay, so that goes into the everything. Oh, anime is very, very weird, bro. Not all of it. I mean, it's just all about fighting and big titties is what it's about. Fighting and big old titties. All right. Rakuyo. Gilgio. York. Tom. Portgas de Rouge. Saint Chaldria. I think this, I'm going to just put everything that I think I'm going to need over here just because. Bonnie. So, I guess the good news is we're going through, because we're going to have a set number of fucking leaders anyways, but we've went through 3 leaders already. So I'm like, okay, motherfuckers, chill out. But this is the Bonnie that you probably want to play this Bonnie in. You could also play it again. You can also play it in Vegapunk, because he's going to be an egghead type leader. But this Bonnie, like I mentioned before, your turn once per turn. This effect can be activated when you play a character with a trigger. Give up to 2 rested Don cards to one of your leader or character cards. So that Bonnie has a trigger. You can attach it to it, and it'd be at 12,000. Or you can just swing 10,000 with her, swing 7,000 with your leader. Shanks, Saint J. Garcia Saturn. In both of our leader packs, we have gotten cards for our Emu deck, so that is exciting. This is what we got so far. We're getting very close. A lot of the cards, I don't know if there are any old cards. I'm sure, there isn't like one way to build every deck, but I'm fairly certain that the majority, if not all of the cards in Emu are from OP-13. So, okay, I didn't weigh that last pack, but it was a leader pack anyway, so fuck that pack. Okay, this one's a little bit heavier. This one's a little bit heavier. So I have a good feeling about this pack. I got a real good feeling about this pack right here. This pack right here, it's that death. You mean I'm gonna hit it and die? No. You gonna hit it and it can't hear shit. Whoop Slap. I had to bring Whoop Slap back. A great name. Whoop Slap. Go all the way to the top. Okay, this is a vanilla character, but I don't have it yet, so again, the collector in me is very, very happy with that. So I got some good news today. So I've kind of teased this, but when I first started collecting, there was like a Collecticon event that was in my town, and I went to it. I didn't know, I still don't barely know shit about collecting cards and stuff, but they had a vendor there that you they have a vendor there that you could submit like cards to have graded by PSA. So I did that with a couple of cards, and I just got notification today that they were graded and they were reviewed, and they're done. So I'm pumped. So I had to pay for them today, and they'll be shipped to my house soon. So once I get those, I'll be doing a reveal. It's only 3 of the cards. It's only 3 cards, but I will do a reveal on stream on like what grade we got on them. So I am super excited about that. So hopefully that'll be in the next couple of weeks. All right. Pythagoras. But Ace here said you deserved it. Ooh, we got our first hit of the box. Secret Rare Luffy. This Luffy's pretty good. 6 cost, 7,000 power character with double attack. On play, if your leader is multicolored, set up to 4 of your Don cards as active. Then you cannot play character cards with a base cost of 5 or more during this turn. Like, that's fine, right? Not being able to play characters with the cost of 5 or more, 4 Don gives you a ton to work with, especially with this card also having double attack on it. You can attach those 4 Don to, you know, a different character that's already been out there swinging. It just gives you so much versatility. And the only obligation or stipulation is that your leader has to be multicolored. So thank God it can't be used in Joribani. It can't be used in Zoro. But it can be used in any multicolored. I mean, you could use it, but it wouldn't get the effect. But you get the you can use it in any leader that has green and something else. So pumped. Fantastic card there. Boom boom. All right, so that was 26. That was whatever the big number is. Yeah, 26. Okay, so this is lighter. So we're not expecting to get a hit. I mean, if we do, we ain't gonna complain about it. You know, that's for damn show. That's for damn show. But we got that red back. We did not get a red back. All right. Vegapunk, Fosa, Hera, Win. Say what? Okay. Oh, so this is that other Saint Rosword. Okay, I think I need that. I don't know. I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna go look and see at what cards I need. I'm gonna actually go grab my. We can already see something that we don't want to see. Saint Chorlos. Orale, Saint Chorlos. Sabo. I know I have the Sabo. I do have Sabo, but he's a 5 cost. Excuse me, not 5 cost. 5 life leader, 5k power. If you have 4 or more life cards, give this leader negative 1,000 power. So it starts out very weak because it's going to be a 4,000 power leader. Don times 1. If you have a character with a cost of 8 or more, your leader and all of your characters gain 1,000 power. So very, very cool ability. We got another Vista, Hasta La Vista Bebe. I'm gonna grab my, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my Emu deck. It's right here. All right. Someone tell Twitch I'm grabbing my big black Emu deck. Big black deck. All right, so I got the Emu leader, and then we, you know, I have them fairly sorted out. So Saint Charlos we do need. Saint Joe's Guard we have 4 of. Saint Rosword we only need 1 Saint Rosword. We did need the World's Equilibrium, and I need to go through here. Saint Shalria. I'm pretty sure all these cards are 4 ofs, but I'll have to, mess with the deck and figure it out. But yeah, we got okay. So we already had 3 Saint Jupiters. BBD. I already call it my big black card list. That's what people call, instead of calling them decks. Honestly, they call them lists. It's very weird. I don't know why they call them lists. I mean, I understand, but they're like, let me look at your list. But I'm like, we'll call them card lists. We'll call it a big black card list, right? But we did get a Saint Jupiter. I don't think we've got the, oh, so he's Venus. Okay. Saint Ethan Baron V. Nusjuro. So he's Venus. Okay, I didn't realize who he was until literally just now. So we got Jupiter, we got Venus, we got, he's Workery, but it's Mercury, obviously, and then Saturn. So who are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're missing a, so we are missing one of the leaders. I wouldn't know his name off the top of my head, anyways. But okay. Um, there we go. BBL. Yes, yes. I was gonna get a BBL, but my wife talked me out of it. I don't know why. Here we go. 2617. All right, so this one is gonna be a. If we get another leader pack, bro, I'm throwing this box away. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you guys. I know how much you love leader packs. Ah, motherfucker. I just jinxed myself on that one. I did. Okay, we got a Brook. Windmill Village. Okay, I know I got enough of him already. Got a Monkey D. Luffy. It's only my second Luffy, so not too bad. Scapper Gabon. St. Jupiter. I think we have enough St. Jupiters now. I'm fairly certain. So you're going to go in the regular pile. 2 Don packs. I don't know how I feel about that. But I did say that we did need 10 of those. Okay. Same. Okay, now if this is really one, if this is another fucking Don pack, we gonna have some fucking problems. We gonna have some motherfucking problems. OP-13. I think it's jealous because it heard that I'll be getting a box of PRBO2 soon. It's jealous, so it's just. I mean, it's given me some good stuff so far, so I can't be too mad. I'm teasing you, box. Don't worry, Daddy loves you. Crocus. Zoro. And the Shanks. This isn't too bad. So 10 costs 12k. On play, set all of your Don cards as active. Then you cannot play cards from your hand during this turn. So this is a very good card. I had it during the second tournament that I was in on Saturday, and it came in handy. I mean, being able to play character for 10, that's 12,000 power. And then setting all of those 10 Don cards back as active, being able to use those to swing, it's absolutely massive. So, but you have to turn your character sideways, obviously, to do that. You don't always want to turn all your characters sideways, because then your opponent can just attack into them, and you ain't got shit to do, or you ain't got shit to defend them. All right, I can tell that this is a Hera. I didn't weigh this pack, but whatever. Who cares? Who cares anymore? It's gonna be a damn leader pack. We all know it. Douglas Bullet. Brilliant Punk. Oh, that's my wife's pet name for me. Ooh, never existed in the first place. Need that. Need that thing. If I bow down to power, what's the point in living? Ooh, nice. I know I don't have this one. And this Roger is crazy. It's super rare. Your leader and all of your characters that do not have a type, including Roger Pirates, have their effects negated. Right? So if you are playing this character in a deck that does not have a lot of Roger Pirates in it, you're not going to run this card in that deck, right? Because that really fucks shit up. Man, I'm trying to, my head is like kind of spinning. I'm like, okay, what can I use this? Thank you, sir. It's been an honor and a privilege. Thank you for hanging out with me, obviously. I'm very grateful for it. But on play, Don Neg 3, Your leader gains plus 2,000 power until the end of your opponent's next end phase. Then give all of your opponent's characters negative 2,000 power until the end of your opponent's next end phase. Whew! This ability is so strong. It's so good. We just pulled Shanks and Roger back to back. That is nuts. That is absolutely crazy. So crazy. Okay, 26-29. We got a heavy one. We got a big one. We got a big one. Okay. Sunny Kin. St. Rosward. I know we have enough of these now. Okay. Why is my hand drunk right now? Nico Robin. Never existed in the first place. Let me see how many of these I have. Because I know I want 4 of these. These are the 4K events. So I have 3 of them already. Okay, so I only need 1 more. So, okay. Well, this one can go in my book then. So, oh wow, an uncommon. Okay. One can go in my book. Nefeltari Cobra, another Otama. Ooh, something feels sticky. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Oh, I cannot believe I just pulled one of these. Okay, so it's not the cracked one. It's not the absolute cracked one, but still. So this is an alternate art, right? And this one is okay. So I'm gonna give you some backstory. So this is the alternate art for one of the 5 elders. So Saint Topman Warkery, obviously. I know I've pulled one of him. No, I did not. Okay, he's the blocker. So we'll show the original here. Okay, so this is the original artwork. I cannot believe I just pulled that. I am super freaking pumped. Okay, Saint Topman Warkery. This is the original art. This is the alternate art. Okay, so what is so cool about this is that I guess the people Bandai reached out, and I think they do this pretty frequently with like some of their like promotions and things like that, some of their promotional cards. But this artwork was done by probably one of the most popular artists in manga right now, and it's the JJK or Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, the Jujutsu Kaisen illustrator or creator. And this card feels like, it sounds silly, but it feels like just slightly heavier because there's just so much going on with this thing. This thing looks amazing. It's fantastic. I am super pumped, and I don't know what I want to do with this thing. Like, I'm obviously not talking about selling it. I'm like, do I want to flex on them and put this in my deck? Probably not. This thing is gonna be like, I don't know. I'll figure out something to do with this, but I'm the most excited about this card than I have been for any card in a while. Yeah, so this card looks amazing. Let's see. Yeah, this thing is just absolutely insane. So, and the thing is, they even have a different, like an even more upgraded version of this. It looks the same except like the number here, so the cost, and then I think the pretty much all the letters and numbers around the outside are like red, and it has like a special little symbol up here. So that's amazing. So we went through all those leader packs for a reason. I knew we did. I knew we went through all those leader packs for a reason. Damn it. It's worth it. It was worth it. No, that's actually very, very exciting. I am pumped about that card. Yes, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. So we got the Luffy so far. We've gotten, I think, 4 super rares. We got the Saint Topman Warkery that we just, oops. There we go. We got that Saint Topman Warkery alt art. So there should be at least one more hit. I think in these aren't as cool as OP, or excuse me, PRBO2s. There's only 2 to 3 hits in the boxes, from what I remember. Now this could be different, but yeah, this could be different, but I'm fairly certain that there's only 2 to 3. 2 if you're very unlucky. I think 3 is pretty standard, but I have gotten boxes that only had 2. Not of OP-13, but like OP-12 maybe. Have I opened a box of OP-12? I didn't open a box of OP-11. I don't think I've ever bought in a box of OP. I had to have bought in a box of OP-12. Yeah, I know I did, but it was probably before I was streaming. Damn. Holy fucking vanilla's Batman. Damn, 3 vanillas in a row. Fuck y'all. What a shitty fucking pack. Am I right? Ooh, we got this Monkey D Dragon though. And he beating up kids. Man after my own heart. Yeah, Dragon. What's up, you little chump? He was probably talking shit. Damn kid. Yeah, that damn kid was probably talking shit. He deserved it. I know he did. Man, that St. Topman Walker looks so good. All right, 2615. I'm gonna have to like mark down these packs because each set is different, and I'm like, I can't remember all the damn sets. I know 34 for the blisters for PRBO2. I'll probably die thinking of that number. Okay, well, they keep pissing me off with the damn leader packs, but I think, you know, who fucking knows? Maybe we'll have 5 more leader packs. But I think this is the last of the 5 elders that we don't have yet. Like, I'm pretty sure because I'm pretty sure I only have 4. But this is a 6 cost, 5,000 power character with 1k counter. If you have 7 or more cards in your trash, this character cannot be removed from the field by your opponent's effects and gains blocker. Very nice, very nice. On play, you may trash 1 card from your hand. KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a base cost of 5 or less. Oh my god, that is so nice. Especially for a lot of those, like 5 cost characters are the most fucking annoying. They are the most annoying characters in the game. But yeah, I'm fairly certain I don't have any of him yet. Yeah, I know I don't, actually, now that I think about it. Yep, so this is the last one. Well, I mean, obviously I need multiple copies of them. But now I have at least 1 of each of the 5 elders. So I am pumped about that. So we just got to get, you know, the duplicates of these. Wow, this dude is a 2k counter. That's absolutely crazy. As a 7 cost, and it's not even a vanilla. But no, that is good. Okay, all right, leader pack. You made it up to me. Okay, 2618, 2618. Got another empty throne. Probably could sell those empty thrones already. Well, I can't. They won't let me sell cards for OP-13 yet because the technical release date isn't until Friday. All the packs that I've gotten, all the boxes that I've gotten have been like due to like pre-release events that are going on. So it technically doesn't start until Friday. So I can't sell, so it won't let me sell anything because I'm not a hobby shop. So TCG Player won't let me sell anything from this until Friday because I'm not a hobby shop. Kruk is getting crunk. Nefeltari Vivi and an Uda. This Uda's okay. Whatever. I'm mad at her because she you know what, I did win 2 of my games when I had her. But 26-22. Hold on. We got another hit. We got another hit up in this joint. Maybe. Bam. Damn it. I haven't got any fucking cool ass alt leaders. But I did get this motherfucking St. Topman Warkery. Yeah, look at that. Look how good that looks. Like, it's creepy. Yeah, it's definitely hella creepy. This is what they turn into. They turn into fucking monsters. All of them turn into monsters. Yeah, this dude looks fucked, man. They all turn into like monsters, and so like their original cards, like we just saw, they're just the regular people, but in all of their alt arts, they're those creepy ass monsters. All right, so I think really all I can get in this box is another secret rare. So I don't know. I think I have enough of these now. But who knows? I'm not gonna tell the box that it can't bless me, right? The box won't bless it, brother. Who am I to say no? Who am I to say no, box? Box, if you wanna bless a brother. Okay, we got one of these. This is one of the ones that I kind of got emotional on. Not really, but I like this card. This card just looks good. Will only be used in like one of the Ace Sabo or Luffy decks, but good looking card. I like it. It's fine. I'm kind of weirded out because that was a bit heavier than everything else. This one is heavier than everything else. If this is another Don. Now, what's nice about OP-13 is this is the first time that, not including the PRB sets, that there's a chance to get like a gold Don from my knowledge. I asked a couple people, and then from what I know, also you can't get a gold Don in other packs. It has to be PRBO 1 or PRBO 2, and then now in OP-13 they finally did that. They finally allowed you to get that. I think I have enough of him. Or maybe I only had 2 of him. Okay, no, I have enough of him. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I only have 2 of him, so I think you're gonna go in the lamp. What was the color? I was saying this earlier, and things were messing up. It didn't. It took forever to open this thing. Okay, it finally opened. Oh, green. Okay. All right. Echo. Floor lamp green. There we go. Thank you for keeping me honest, babe. Because this thing took forever. The poll took forever to show me the results, and I just looked away from it. So, there you go. It's my wife's favorite color. Because she's after my money. That's what it is. She's a damn gold digger. Just kidding, obviously. My wife's a baller. She don't need my money. Because I ain't got none. Hold on. This is feeling kind of sticky. It's feeling kind of sticky again, ladies and gentlemen. What we got here? Oh. I didn't do the thing. Damn it, of course. So first off, I'm actually super pumped that I got this. But this is one of them things that we talk about all the time, but we never get to actually see. It's one of them, pow! It's one of them redbacks. It's one of them redbacks. I didn't even pay attention. I didn't even think. I didn't even think that this could be a redback. But it is. It's one of them redbacks. And we got one, and it's Ace. Damn it. Because now it makes me want to play Ace, right? I'm playing Emu Ace. Why couldn't you have been an Emu? I really want to play. Now I want to play this damn Ace. Look how good it looks. Man, that thing looks awesome. Yeah, that looks so good. These things are. Man, I want to open my other boxes. Not right now, obviously, but I want to open them. We got a redback. We got a redback. We got a redback. Let's fucking go, man. We got some good pulls so far. We really did. This set has a lot of really good pulls. Like, they have 3 secret rares, which I don't know of any other set that had that many. All the leaders, well, this is very typical, but all the leaders have alternate arts, but they're all very. So they have the 3 brothers, which this set is based around. So all the 3 brothers have alternate arts. They have multiple alternate arts. So they have like the wanted. So they have these that we just looked at. They have the typical like just the regular alternate arts, but then they have the wanted posters for alternate arts as well for all of them. I think all of them. I don't know about Bonnie, and they have the so the secret rare. Excuse me, the secret rares have alternate arts. Then they have the mangas. Then they have the red mangas. So they have more manga variations. The alternates for the alternates for these, like this, has what I mentioned earlier. They have another alternate, like a level up of the alternate. So there's so many hits here. I think that this is going to be a very, very good set, and I'm excited just kind of like for it to be in more places. And I think we'll actually be able to, because with 12, like it only had like a month on its own before PRB02 came out. I think I'm trying to think. Maybe it was like 2 months. Maybe it was a month and a half. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it didn't have much time to kind of just like hang out on its own. I think OP-13 is going to have some time to hang out on its own. I doubt that we get a new set until like January at some point, like maybe mid-January. It could be beginning January, but I know that EB03 is going to be the next set that comes out, and it hasn't even released in Japan yet. So I don't even know if they have the release date in Japan yet. So I know they're trying to catch us up with them. So we're going to be getting stuff quicker than they do. Just so we can eventually be caught up like in April, I think it is. I think that's like no, this is a light pack. I think like April they want us to be caught up. But yeah, I think that this pack is there's a ton of hits, there's a ton of chase cards. If I can get nearly the number of OP-13 packs that I got with OP-12, they're probably gonna sell them at Target. Hopefully they sell them at what is that called? Five Below. That would be absolutely nuts. I'm gonna just buy up all theirs, but I don't do a bad job at Five Below. Like I typically will go in there, I'll get 510 max, but they, like I've mentioned when I first went in there, they had maybe 200. They had like maybe 150 to 200 packs of blister packs of One Piece. They had so many, so I don't feel really bad. And every time I go in there, they still have some, so it's not like I just bought them all. Other people are buying them though. But if they get OP-13, I might have to, be a D-bag and just buy the whole fucking thing out. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to people. So I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. I'm very empathetic. The 5 elders are after your service. Very nice. We needed one of these. And another buggy. Okay, cool. Oh, I gotta get my daughter to help me put these cards away, because it can be very relaxing and stuff, but I've been so busy at work, I just don't have time to do that. Because typically I'll do it during the day, right? When I don't have much work going on, but I've been so busy at work, I just don't have the time to do it. So I got to do it after my stream, or just find some time throughout the day. But I mean, you know, look at this. This isn't even all of it, right? This is just what I can fit in my hand. There's probably like, you know, another that much. No, actually a little bit more than that. It's probably like another that much that's sitting off over to the side here. Plus we have a couple more boxes to open. Terry Guiltio. Oh, damn it. We got 2 emus in the same box? What kind of fucking bullshit is that? That's actually fucking lame as hell. We got another St. Topman Workery though. That's not bad. I'm sure it's happened, but I don't recall getting 2 leaders in the same box. I don't recall that. I do not recall that. 2615. G14 classified. All right, I'm done with the leaders. Unless I get another, which I'm sure. I doubt we get any more hits in this box, but I do want to open the rest of them just to be sure. Right? Because I don't have this down like I do, you know, PRBO2. I don't have the regular sets down. I do remember 2 and 3 is what, you know, they were before. Whoops. This is a damn leader pack. Okay, this is our first boa of the day. I do have a couple of these. We have some Stussies. Some Stussies. Stussie. Okay, let's see. 2609. Alright, we got 3 left. This will be good information for the rest of our boxes. How many licks does it take? Gordon. I probably have enough of these by now. Probably do. I've opened quite a few of those. Okay. Sanji. Divine Departure. Well, I think that was the first Divine Departure we've opened today. Yep, I think I'm pretty much, like, there's obviously some that are missing, but I'm pretty good on what I have, what I need for my collection. Gil. Morgans. And Arashi. And her Ashi. Vista. Now we getting these vistas out the yin yang. All right, last pack of the day. Can we get some last pack magic? All right. Again, like I said, I think we hit our box limit. We have the secret Luffy, the alt for the St. Topman Workery, and Ace, the alt Ace leader. I know we got enough of those now. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, okay. Well, we got another Venus. That's not bad. Got another Venus. So the leader packs, they they was making up for it. They was making up for being so fucking shitty. Thinking a couple of them, I got what I needed for the for my deck, for my emu deck, my big black deck, big black emu deck. Okay, so that was fun. I'll bring up the hits once more. So we got that alt ace, the creme de la creme here, the alt art for the Saint Topman Workery. And we also have the Monkey D. Luffy. Alright. So yes, very, very nice. I was hoping to get the Sabo. Cause this Luffy, I think this Luffy is, let me think. No, I can't remember what the ace does, but this might be biased. This might be very biased in my own head. Because I really want, because I think I'll be using Sabo, but I think the Sabo's the best out of all the leaders, or excuse me, out of all the Seekers. I think the Sabo is the best. But yeah, but these are our hits. I would say not too shabby at all. We got the ace. That is a very popular leader this set. Got the St. Topman Workery, a card that I really, really wanted to get, so I'm pumped about that. And then again, we got the secret Luffy. And so again, like I mentioned before, I think 3 is the like the number. I don't think you can get 4. I don't think you can get 4. Maybe you can, but again, I'm not 100% sure. But I know in some boxes you can only get 2. So hopefully that won't be any of the boxes that we get. Hopefully in the future we get maybe a gold Roger Don. That would be cool as well. Want more want more alt arts for the 5 elders, and what else? And we need the 5 elders, right? We need the actual 5 elders super rare card. I don't know actually off the top of my head. I don't think that one has an alt art, but if it does, I want it. Actually, I know it does. Now that I think about it, it does have an alt art, but I don't think it's the cool, the cool version like these are. But anyways, guys, you were fantastic again. I'm super grateful. I'm super thankful for you sticking around, hanging out with me for an hour and 40 minutes. But it is time to go. So I will see you when I see you, which will be tomorrow, obviously. So hope everybody has a fantastic night.